So this is video number 6, and we're going to talk about the Pomodoro technique timers, and I'm going to talk about 3 different apps that you can install onto your computer and utilize them right away so that you can begin to utilize the Pomodoro technique and kind of create an agile mind for now. And ultimately the goal is hopefully within a few weeks, your brain will be so fast that you'll be able to just go and get things done really, really fast. So let's talk about those 3 apps here, and I'll actually go to the sites and show you exactly where to get it, how to download it, and things like that. So these timers are based on the Pomodoro technique, as I stated earlier, and it's going to help you with time management and really becoming more efficient and productive while you're working. So let's start talking about the first one. The first one is the Pomodoro timer, and it's specific for iTunes and Windows. Now, if we go to the link here, we will actually look at it. But before we do, I want to talk about the benefits of this specific tool. So the nice thing about this is it is a Windows and Mac software, so you will have to install it on your PC. It has advanced features, however. It does have a timer, and it does have a to-do list, and it's really great layout and design. So let me show it to you right now. If we click this link here, we will be forwarded to the pomodoro-timer-for-Windows-7. So if you want to pause this video and you want to take a look at this here and you want to copy this, that's fine. This is the specific app, and it says Pomodoro timer for Windows 7. And you can see here that you can actually create to-do lists. And the nice thing about it is you got, project here. So you got the project, you can break it up into baby steps, and then you can, port it over here, which is today's tasks. And you can see what's left over here, what needs to be done today here. And what's nice about this is you can record every single step, and it'll actually tell you how much time you spend on each step. Now, it has tracking, has, the reports, so you can actually see how much time that you spent on each one. Now, if you click on free download here, you can see that it is also available for iPhones and Google Play. It is also available for not just Windows and Windows 7, but it's also available for the Mac and for Linux computers. So if you do use Linux and Ubuntu, for example, that is fine, and that will work as well. Now, I've already downloaded it onto my computer, so I can actually show it to you in action. So in this example, what I decided to do is I created a project 1. And if you double click this, you can actually change the name. So I could even rename this to video course 1, and that will actually show up here. So the nice thing about this is that you can actually see, your particular project. So if I want to add more lists, I can do that. So I could do something like video course 2 and click on OK. And if I click here, you notice that there's nothing here that I need to add the baby steps. So, I need to brainstorm, I need to research, Google, I need to do step 1, step 2, step 3, record, video 1, and so forth. Now, the nice thing about this is that even though you have several different lists, you can actually take a look at this and say, okay, what are the most important things that I have to get done today? Now, obviously for this list here, I have to get these 3 videos done. But after I've gotten these 3 videos done, then I can work on these. So we want to avoid multitasking. So we can move this one here, we can move this one here, and we can move this one here. Now we can click to erase the task here, or we can simply click this to remove this from today's plan and move it over here. So that just makes it more convenient. So if we think, okay, I think I can get these done today, then I can start my Pomodoro timer up here and go through these tasks. Now, if you do not finish these tasks, it will actually show you if you did not do it or not. Now, the nice thing about this is, like I said, it has reports. So if you click on report, you can actually see your reports and export the file as well so that you can kind of monitor and manage and see how you progress. So this is very, very powerful in itself as a free tool. It's not just like any other timer. It's a Pomodoro timer that's really going to help you speed up your brain. So there are other tools which I will show to you in just a minute that can integrate, like for example, into Google Play. But I really want to focus on this one because this one is something that is really powerful as well, which has a lot more advanced features. So when you want to get started, if you go up here and you click on this little icon here, this will actually start the timer. So it says you can add your unplanned and urgent task here if you want to, but in this case, we're going to click on start. And there we go. So it does make some sound in the beginning, but then that sound goes away. But you can actually see the Pomodoro countdown timer right here. And typically what I do is I put it in my top right hand corner. So if you are working and you're working on something hard, then to me it's kind of like a game, because when it hits the 10-minute mark or even the 5-minute mark and then the 1-minute mark, you know you got to do your best to get as much done before you take a break. Basically what you want to do is you want to apply this to the high intensity training. But instead of, actually running, you're actually trying to do your best to get things done versus just being relaxed. So try to do this and try to do this for a couple days. And I guarantee that you will be, if you do this during the time that you're really focused, you're going to get a lot done. And if you do this for a month, it's just going to become a habit and it's just going to be part of your whole schedule. So let me go back over here and let's talk about the other ones. So the next one is called Pomodoro Challenge Timer, and the benefits are that it helps you to really gear up to challenge you to work harder, which is what you want. And it's point-based earning or losing mechanism based on your performance. So this specific app that we talked about previously did not have like points and stuff like that. But this one does, and it kind of makes it into a game. So if you don't need to be, organizing your tasks and everything like that, you can utilize this particular app. So this is a Google Play app, and you can simply install it here. And as you can see here, it's free. Plus, it's got a really good reviews and everything like that. Now, as you can see, it shows your statistics for the last 30 days, so you can get a gauge of how productive you are based on points and things like that. So in my opinion, I would start out with the first app first and do that for a couple of days. And if you kind of get bored or anything like that, it might be okay to switch over here because this is point based. You can actually see how well you do, track your statistics and everything like that. So it makes it kind of more motivating as well when you switch things up. Now, the last app is what we call the Clear Focus Google Play app. And if you click that link, you'll be brought to that particular link, which I'll show you in just a minute. But the nice thing about this app is it has a simple interface. It's just clear cut, straight to the point. It's designed for distraction-free work. It's just the timer starts at 25 minutes. You take breaks. You can customize the work time length. You can do a short break length if you want to, or even long break length if you want to as well. You can customize the intervals and so forth. So let's go to that particular app. So this is the Clear Focus app here. And as you can see, it has a lot of good reviews as well. And when you want it to install it, just click on install here. It's just straightforward, straight to the point. There's no points or anything like that. It's just straight to the point. So if that's what you want to do and you don't need all these advanced features and things like that, then just try this out. So I wanted to give you, access to 3 really good apps that have really good ratings so that you can go out and actually implement this stuff right away. So, with that said, let's move on to video number 7. And let's focus on really trying to automate your tasks. And because if you can automate it or semi-automate it, you're going to save time. So rather than spending like a couple hours or an hour, you automate it, you don't have to spend that time. So let's jump right into that video and we'll see you there.